Hello and welcome to this demonstration on how to make a melody using natural harmonics on bass guitar. Now I'm going to keep this quite simple. I'm going to play the harmonics only in one position and I'll show you how that is and then I'll explain a little bit more. So the one position is putting the little finger over the 5th fret, just barely touching the string, in this case the G string, and then I'll pluck it quite firmly with my right hand finger. And then I can let go and you can see the harmonic rings out quite strongly. So that's over the 5th fret. Now the next one I'm going to use is just back of the 4th fret. So maybe not right on top, but just back a little bit. You get that harmonic. And then finally just in front of the 3rd fret. So not on top. This is the fret wire I'm talking about. So not quite on top, just a bit in front. And you get that. So what we have, if I play those three consecutively on the G string, I have these notes. Do you recognize the sound? It's actually a major triad, and this is a G major triad on the G string. Now if I transfer the same thing to the D string, I'm going to get a D major triad using frets 5, 4 and 3. D, F sharp, A. On the A string it's going to be A, C sharp, E. Now if that E came not quite so strong, so I'm going to have to push the finger forward a tiny bit, maybe a little bit stronger there. Okay, and the same pattern goes for the E string. It'll be the E major triad, which is E, G sharp and B. So see, once you've generated the harmonic, it'll ring for a long time. Okay, I'm not going to use the E string at all for this melody that I'm constructing. I'm just going to use the triads from the top 3 strings, from the A, D and G strings, and I'm going to play a little melody based on those triads. So the chord sequence is going to be essentially 4 bars of a D add 9 chord, so the chord notes would be D, F sharp, A and an E, because I'm going to put an E in the melody. Then 4 bars of a G add 9 chord, which is G, B and D, and also the 9th in the melody, which is an A. And then I'm going to go back to the D, and then for another 4 bars, and then I'll alternate between D, G, D, G, D, A, D. So that's the last 4 bars, half a bar each, D, G, D, G, D, A, and D. So that's the chord sequence. Doesn't matter so much right now. By the way, if you want to find out exactly how harmonics are generated and where they are over the entire fretboard of the bass, there are some pretty good YouTube videos out there, so I suggest you check those out. I don't want to duplicate good content, content that's already good and already on YouTube. However, if you want me to go through a complete and thorough explanation of how to get all the harmonics in all the different positions and so forth, I'm happy to do that. If that's the case, just leave a comment down in the comment section there and I'll see what I can do. Okay, now what I've done is I've set up a little band in a box track with those chords. I'll just bring them up and I'm going to play this melody a couple of times over that chord sequence. Just bring up the chords now. Hit the play button and off we go. Same thing again. Okay, so that was twice through, essentially the same melody. So all I did on the D major chord, I played these notes. The note I'm starting with is actually an A on the A string. Remember, I went through that in the beginning. This is A, C sharp, E here. But I went A, E, then D, F sharp. So that's the basic melody. So it ends on the third of the D major chord. It ends on the F sharp. And then, so it just went across from the D to the A then, and then repeated the first section. So I'll just go through that slowly. And then this one. And then I'll do the same sequence on the next two strings. Just in front of that third fret. Back again. And then all I did here was so for the D, G, D, G, so this is D, F sharp harmonics, D, F sharp, G, D, F sharp, G, and the next chord is D, A, D. That's a sequence. Try it out for yourself. Of course, if you don't have a backing track, then you can actually just throw in the root notes. I've got the E string still free to do that, so I could go like this. So I just got the root note of the D chord, and the same thing on the next chord, on the G. Play the G there or down there. That's all there is to it. So experiment with that, see how you go, enjoy, have lots of fun playing natural harmonics, come up with your own melodies. There's lots and lots you can do on the bass guitar with natural harmonics. As I said, check out some other really good YouTube videos to see exactly where all the harmonics are. And if you like this, leave a comment. If you want me to do more, I'd be happy to do that. Leave a comment too. Thank you, and bye for now.